On the quiet morning of December the 7th, 1941, the skies above Hawaii filled with fire. Japan had just launched one of the most daring attacks in modern history, a surprise strike that would pull America into World War II and change the fate of the world forever. But what made Japan risk everything? The answer was simple and deadly: oil. Japan was a rising power with global ambitions, but it had almost no natural resources. By the 1930s, its industries and military relied almost entirely on imported oil. Over 90% of it came from the United States. Without fuel, the empire would fall silent. As Japan expanded into China and Manchuria in search of resources, its army became trapped in a brutal, costly war. The United States and its allies watched with growing concern and growing anger. Then, in 1941, Japan occupied French Indochina, threatening British and Dutch colonies across Southeast Asia. That's when America struck back. Not with bombs but with economics. Washington froze all Japanese assets and cut off oil exports, instantly cutting off 94% of Japan's fuel supply. In a matter of months, Japan's Navy, Air Force, and factories would grind to a halt. Backed into a corner, Tokyo faced a terrible choice: bow to US demands or fight for survival. Japan's leaders chose war. They believed that by striking first, destroying the US Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, they could cripple America long enough to seize the oil-rich territories of the Dutch East Indies and British Malaya. The attack, they thought, would shock America into peace. Instead, it awoke a sleeping giant. The gamble failed. Within days, the United States declared war. Factories roared to life. Fleets were rebuilt, and the American people united with unstoppable force. Japan's empire would rise fast, but fall even faster. The attack on Pearl Harbor was not just the beginning of war. It was the beginning of the end for Japan's empire, and the dawn of a new world order.